Hey, what's up, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's doing well. Manchester United versus Bournemouth, 4-4 at Old Trafford, 4-4. I want to start off by saying I haven't seen Manchester United play in such a long time. So I think I can speak to this. Where had I seen them, week in and week out like most people do, I probably wouldn't notice that much the difference. But I saw a huge difference the way they were playing. They looked so threatening, so dangerous, so organized as a team going up front. The back is the only thing I think that let them down in this game, because I noticed that there was no Maguire, there was no Delit, so they probably are missing Delit. I don't know if Maguire has been playing. I think he's been coming in. When I was watching, at least, he would come in as a sub, but Delit was playing. So I think it's because of that. Because I think I also heard that it was Heaven's first start as a Manchester United center back. So maybe that could also contribute to it because they looked shaky in the back. And I don't want to take anything away from the Evan Nilsson goal or the Semenyo goal, but I thought maybe they could have done a better job. Euro and Heaven could have done a better job at closing them down. Also, the last goal, Krupi, I think it was, Martinez could have closed it down a little bit better. And that goal was this was the last goal. It was like 7v3. The number of Manchester United people that were surrounding these two or three people in the front, I don't know how nobody was able to close them down. And Krupi was able to shoot the ball very comfortably. It was just way too much time and space for him to score that goal. That goal should not have come, especially the way the last two goals for Manchester United came with Bruno Fernandes scoring that awesome free kick, which I don't know if that was a free kick. It seemed, the angle, at least from the camera, it seemed like it hit his shoulder. Not so much his arm or anything. Yeah, his arm was a little bit extended, but I think it hit his shoulder. I don't know, but amazing free kick. And right after that, I think it was Sesko that ends up taking the ball away from Mbuemo. And I think he was aiming for Dallo. Yeah, he was trying to cross it over for Dallo. And Cunha ended up getting to the end of it and scoring a really good goal. And I thought that was it. They were going to end it there. I thought it was going to be a 4-3, and that was the way it should have ended up until that point. And then you get the Krupi goal, which, how the hell? You had so many Manchester United jerseys flooding the two or three Bournemouth players that were there. That should not have happened. That should not have happened. Then again, look, I don't want to blame Lamens also, because I think Heaven and Euro were to blame, as were Mount and Shaw for the first goal. Mount, I don't know what he was thinking. Luke Shaw also, but I think Lamens could have gone to that Semenyo goal. The first one, I think he could have gone to that, because everybody would have said like Courtois, Donnarumma would have gone to that. But then again, when you saw the City versus Real Madrid Champions League match, and it was a kind of a similar strike, but it was a lot more closed angle from Rodrigo. And somehow, I mean, the little bounce helped out as well, but I thought Donnarumma could have gone to that. And even Donnarumma, with the form that he's been in as of lately, he couldn't even get to that. So why would you expect Lamens to get to that? But I still thought he could have gotten something to that. As well with the Evan Nilsson strike. I think he could have gotten a hand to that. Not to say that it was entirely his fault, because then he made it up towards the end when he was just saving all types of goals. It's thanks to him mainly towards the end that this ended up saying 4-4. It could have been a 5-6-4 maybe. But then again, on the other side with Petrovic, had Bournemouth gotten a more, not even a different goalkeeper, a more confident Petrovic, maybe this also could have ended with Bournemouth winning a 4-2 or 4-1, because some of those goals Petrovic should have saved, especially the Casemiro header. That should have been absolutely saved by Petrovic. So I think Bournemouth could have won, but then also United could have won. But needless to say, I was still amazed from what I saw from United. They played absolutely well. Now, do I think they have what it takes to be top four? I mean, yeah, possibly. Right now, the league doesn't look like anybody's guaranteed a place. I don't want to see Manchester United again. I don't want to see them go to a Champions League and just end up getting knocked out in the first round. I don't know what the point of that would be. I know a lot of people, Manchester United fans, would be happy just to see them be in Champions League again, but just so you can just like have like 1-2 games and then you're out. Like, why? What's the point of that? I also don't want to see them in the Europa League. I don't want to see them in the other thing. I don't even know what to call it, Conference League or whatever. I don't want to see them there. So I want to see them at the top, at the summit, and get to the finals of a Champions League. But I don't think they have that team yet. I don't think these players are those players to get them to that position. But still, it's certainly an improvement to what you had the last 2 years. Anyways, that's it. That's all I want to talk about. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.